Hi everybody, I'm Pia from Stitches and Scraps, and today I'm going to show you how to make this twisted loop flower. We're going to start with our orange yarn and just chain 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to go into this second chain from the hook and work 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finish the round by slip stitching into the first stitch and fasten off. Okay, there is the center of our flower. So this is the wrong side. For the second row, we're going to turn it over to the right side, and I'm going to pull this tail through to the wrong side so that my right side is nice and clean. Okay, so now this is the right side, and we're going to be working into the back loops on this round, which is these loops right here. So we're going to join our purple yarn in the back loop of any stitch, and I like to stay away from where the other join was just because it's less floppy. So join your purple in the back loop of any stitch just by pulling up a loop. Okay, now we're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3. Rogue ball. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. But again, we're working into the back loops only, so into the back loop of the next stitch. And then keep doing that around. Chain 9. And be careful here because this is your slip stitch, so don't work into that. That was your slip stitch that joined the round. So ignore that and work into the next stitch with a slip stitch. And back loop of the next stitch. By the time you're done, you should have 6 loops. So that's 5 loops. I have 1 more loop to do. And I'm going to join right into the same stitch that I started with. So that closes off the round. Again, back loop right where I first started. And that is the end of the second round. Looks kind of floppy, I know, but that's the end of the second round, and we're not going to cut our yarn because we're going to do the third round in purple as well. We're also not going to turn because we're already on the right side. So we're just going to start our next round. And to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop and I'm going to twist it. When I twist it, I want to make sure I'm twisting towards my hook. If you're right-handed, this means twisting it to the right. If you're left-handed, you're going to be twisting it to the left. But I want this leg, the one that's in front, to be pointing towards my hook. It just looks better that way. So I've twisted this to the right, and now I'm going to single crochet into the top of this loop. And I loosened that a bit, so let's try that again. Snug up that stitch, and now single crochet into the top of this loop. Okay, you see how we've now twisted the loop? I'm going to continue and do a total of 9 single crochet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's 9 single crochet all into that same loop. Okay, now I'm just going to go into the next loop. I'm not going back down here at all. I'm just going to twist my next loop and start working those 9 single crochet into this loop. And again, remember, I'm twisting towards my hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's my second petal, and I'm going to keep doing this around. You just twist the loop and then work 9 single crochet into that loop. And then twist the next loop and 9 single crochet into this one. Okay, I got a little fuzzy there. Let me do that a little better on those last 2. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now I got 2 loops left to do, so again, twist it and then 9 single crochet. Okay, and last loop, again, twist it and 9 single crochet. We're going to join with a slip stitch into this very first single crochet that we made and then fasten off. And after I fasten off, instead of pulling this over the top like that to get it to the back, I like to pull it down and kind of bring it out through the bottom of the stitch here, just to keep it nice and neat without that little line going over the top. And there we have our flower, and all that's left to do is weave in the ends. Now if you're sewing this onto something, save your orange ends and sew the center on to whatever you've got so that the petals can stick up a little bit and you have a nice little 3-dimensional flower. And that's how you make a twisted loop flower. Thanks for watching.